Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Proverbs. It's been quite a long time since I have recorded anything. I have been extremely busy. I had my 1 year anniversary kind of pop up, and that was wonderful. We had a great time. We went to the Renaissance Festival, me and my wife, and I really couldn't complain this year. Last year it was really hot. This year it was probably just as hot, honestly, but actually, no, I take that back. I don't think it was anywhere near as hot as it was last year because we were comfortable. I don't think she was really sweating. I wasn't really sweating. So that's a major improvement because, oh boy, remember last year we were going, it was really miserable for her. Felt kind of bad. Let's see, 3, 6, so 6 right here. But yeah, we had a good time. I got suckered into buying one of the sword combo kits they had there, which if I remember, maybe I'll show a photo of it on the screen. Nothing too spectacular. You know, obviously if it's going to be a combo kit, it's not usually the best looking thing, but I actually was pretty happy for it. For $100, we got a knife, a sword, and we got 2 like kunai ninja star things, whatever. So yeah, I'm not usually that kind of guy where it's like, oh yeah, I want this, but it was a mystery box. We couldn't really see it, and I was like, oh, why not? You know, I didn't spend a whole lot of money last year at Renfair. I was kind of being frugal, and this year I was like, all right, we'll do something a little different. You know, 1 year wedding anniversary. Let's go ahead and splurge a little bit. Let's get something nice. And that isn't like maybe the nicest thing you could get, but it's kind of cool if you don't really have a whole lot of swords, which you can't tell by me talking. I don't really have a whole lot of swords. I do have one. My mom's friend when I was a kid sent one to us, and I don't know where he got it from. I don't know if he got it from a Renfair or something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if he did. But it was good. It's always good. I love going to the Renfair. It's just such a wonderful time there, man. I'll tell you what. So, okay, so you need 3. He needs 7, so what? We're missing 1 that we have to do. He needs 1 more. So we kind of got this thing where they both need 1 more. So if I were to do something like, oh, okay, so that helps out right there. So see, that's why it's a good thing to kind of do something like that. So that narrows that down. This one needs just 1. So if I give you a 1, I do this. Okay, then 4, you need 1. Then you need 1 as well. If I do something like that, will that work? 5. And 2. Oh, we got an error, guys. We got an error. Okay, that's fine. I can actually make that work, I'm pretty sure. So, but yeah, that was great. We stayed. So, the Renfair is in Waynesville, Ohio for where I'm at. So it's like a 2.5 hour drive for me. It's pretty far. We ended up talking to some random old guy. Okay, I don't want to click that. We ended up talking to some random old guy. He was, I guess, a lawyer or something like that. And he's retired, and I don't know. If we watch Papa Meat, so if you know who Papa Meat is, you know, represent him. He's awesome. Love Papa Meat, but he went there and he had some sort of similar experience where some dude just started talking to him and he couldn't escape. And we were watching the Knights joust, and you know, that's always like the pinnacle event. It was end of the night or end of the Ren Fair, last thing you do before you go out pretty much. And he was just blabbing on and on. His wife was like his secretary, and it was kind of like, it was fine. I'm a nice guy. I like talking to people, but it got awkward, and he hopefully doesn't find this video. I don't want to, that'd be weird, but he gives these handshakes, and he holds onto your hand and wouldn't let go, and he looks you in your eyes. And I was like, okay, I can't really tell my wife like, hey, this is gonna happen. See, that was fine over there. So we had a clear error and it was fine. So I guess push a button, but I couldn't tell her. And he was like, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. And I stick my hand out and I'm like literally like cuddling with this dude's fingers, like, oh wow, this is weird. And then he shook her hand probably 10 minutes after he got done with mine, because we were stuck there talking with him. And I could have left at any moment, but you know, I'll hear an old man out. We ended up actually missing, I think it was at the chess field or some with the chess. It was like dancing going on. We missed the dancing. So that kind of happened for that, or battle. I don't remember the specific event, but all I know is like the chess field, human chess, whatever. And we saw like literally 2 minutes of it before we had to go to the next event, and it was weird. It just was weird, but we had a good time. We had a bird fly over our head that was so cool, or a falcon. Oh, so look at that. It's probably not going to be able to work. I'm literally just guessing, so bear with me. Okay, there's a 6 there. That would have helped me suss that out. Well, I guess you need something like that. You need something like that. 4. Do you already have 4? Yes, you do. Okay, so you're not happy with that. 5. You need that. So, but yeah, that happened. Cool time. The one lady that was there, she was like, you know, conservationist for the falcons, the birds. She kind of almost convinced me to like want to put up a little owl house, like owl thing. I almost really want to do that because I think it'd be so cool to. Okay, so this is why we have this problem. Okay, let's just do this. I'm being stupid with it. Oh, and look at that. I didn't get rid of a whole lot. So, cha-ching. But she almost convinced me to do it. I don't have mice here, but you know, owls are so cool. They're creepy, but awesome. My dad hates them, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I talked about owls with my dad. It's not something you usually bring up, you know, all the time as a kid, but I don't think he is too. I don't think he likes them too much. Oop, I could be wrong, but I think he said it creeps him out. I watched my first actual slasher Halloween movie that I can actually think of with my wife as well yesterday. We watched Halloween. Today is 10/10 of this recording, so just for reference, when this comes out, it'll be a little bit later. But yeah, we watched that. I didn't know anything of it other than, you know, Michael Myers is the guy, which I very sadly to admit got confused for Jason Voorhees. I was like, I don't. Oh, I want to push. Oh, I got a little bit confused for Jason Voorhees, which kind of confused me because I was like, oh, he's isn't the Crystal Lake guy, is that? I was like, I don't think that it doesn't start like this. I've never seen it, so of course I have an excuse as to why I wouldn't know who it is, but I was just watching. It's like, I don't think this is it, and I was confused for the first 40 minutes watching this movie because I was like, when does the lake come in? And in case you're wondering, the lake doesn't come in. Wiping your ass on the door to treat something lightly. Oh, wiping your ass on the door. I like that. Let's start using that proverb. But she was a little bit scared, a little terrified. I had to check, make sure my microphone was on. She did not like that. We were sitting there watching, and it's not even that scary. I tried telling her oh, this isn't that bad. Oh, well, to her, it's the end of the world. My wife is just an absolute wimp. Just fine. I love her, you know. It just means if someone were to come and try to end my life, I have to very inconveniently make sure I go downstairs and check everything. I can't just send her down there to go do it. Which, man, sometimes I wish I could. But I digress. It's okay. We're sitting there watching it, and she's pausing it every 5 seconds because, you know, we live in a city, and when you live in a city, there's people outside that, you know, are going in and out of their car doors and, you know, doing things that a normal person would do. And she's convinced that every time she hears a car door slam that someone's out there trying to break into her house. So, yeah, that happened. Not as convenient, I'd say, as, you know, not being scared of everything, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I kept telling her, play the movie. We should have your spacebar privileges taken away, effective immediately. You're driving me nuts. Trying to... Ooh. That felt very rude. I'm trying to enjoy this as much as you can enjoy it, and you're really making that difficult. 3. Okay. Oh, okay, so there's a 1 there. See, I keep looking at this and I'm having a hard time figuring out where I'm supposed to go because I don't see everything. So that really helps me out right there. You are a 2. You are a 2. You're a 4. 3. 6. 4. Got 2. You need 2 more. You need 2 more. 5. 3. There you go. 2. 3. There. And you got yours. And shabam. Crapping on the gallows to be undeterred by any penalty. Okay. Be undeterred by any penalty. So you just don't care about the consequences? Yeah. Okay. I wonder if that had to happen. Oh man, look how big that chunk is. I wonder if that happened a lot in the Middle Ages. Probably not. people probably didn't want to go there because like a witch wanted to be covered in death. Anyways, let's see. Autumn sale just happened. I've been playing a lot of games. I've played, oh my gosh. I got a Steam Deck. That thing changed my life. And then I've been playing Tinykin, beat that game. That was wonderful. Before that, I played A Hat in Time. That was wonderful. And I was like binging so much manga and watching so much, you know, shows and doing all this stuff. And then like I got that Steam Deck and literally everything's just changed. I can't stop. Like I just want to get back on that thing. It's literally like a godsend. And I'm thinking about making a video for it, but I don't want to make a video where it's like, oh, I'm playing games on it and doing that. I'm just kind of like want to just talk about it because I'm the kind of guy that doesn't play like handheld consoles, which I think there's a lot of us. People who are probably like that, you know, or they haven't played it since they were a kid. Because, you know, if you're an adult and you're playing games, you have hopefully the ability to get a somewhat decent computer. It doesn't do the most amazing thing, just something. And you might hear like, oh, well, why would I want to get a handheld when I can just have like a ultra powerful, you know, giga machine? And that's kind of what I was thinking. But I actually convinced myself to get one because I was like, oh, well, maybe my wife will like it. That's why I told myself. I was like, oh, maybe the female of the house will like it. You know, she's a girl. Girls maybe like this kind of stuff. Kind of the sexist man inside me. It's like, yeah, let's just do that. It didn't necessarily go exactly like that, in case you're wondering, but I'm just kind of doing that to embellish the story, make it somewhat entertaining. Oop, 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 stop. But yeah, I saw a deal on Facebook Marketplace to get one, and it was not too far away, and I was like, I got the money because we were gonna actually go spend that on the honeymoon Renfair, and I got it out early. I think I got it out for something else. Oh, the fair. I got money out for the fair, and there was extra from that. So I was like, all right, yeah, let's go get it. And I got a 1 terabyte Steam Deck with a, let's see, I got right here I'm looking at right now, with the Skull and Company like cover thing, and it came with a protective case and the charger. Which, in case you're wondering, no, everyone does not seem to give you the standard charger. I found like 4 or 5 listings that does not have a charger. I don't know why you wouldn't have a charger. Like, if you're trying to sell something, maybe you want to do it. This one lady I bought, so yeah, foreshadow, I bought a second one. Like, I had this thing and let my wife use it. She started playing a Lego game on there, which I had tried talking to her about playing a Lego game quite a lot. And she was like, nope, don't want to do it. Nope, not going to do it. Nope, not going to do it. And then I got this thing. She's like, well, I haven't played Lego Pirates of the Caribbean since I was a little girl. Okay. If the blind lead the blind, all will fall in the ditch. There is no point in being guided by others who are equally as ignorant or stupid. So yeah, it makes sense. I like that. And he's following along. Okay. It's kind of cute. But she started playing that. I couldn't play with the Steam Deck. I just got this new piece of technology, and I got, you know, 1,400, 500 games inside my library, or however many I got. I don't know if it's that many, but it feels like that many. I got so many that I don't know what to do with. And I was like, okay, success. She's liking it. And I was like, okay, this is almost too successful. She's liking it too much. I can't play. So ended up, like I said, looking and scouring for like 2 or 3 days after I got it. I was like, I have to get another one. And that's just what I did. Found someone who had it. She had a 256, whatever the one after 128 is. Yeah, 256, I think it is. She had that one, and she was asking 300 for it. I talked her down to 250 because she was an hour and a half away, and I met her at like 8 in the morning. I had to leave real early to go get it, and luckily it was just I saw it the night before, and we were kind of looking, me and her, and she found one because I had suckered her into helping me find another one, and that's what we did. And she has one. We bought a couple skin decals for it, vinyl decals for it. It looks really fancy. I found some on Amazon for cheap. We bought her some grip protectors and an SD card because it's a little bit smaller storage, and I have this unhealthy obsession of downloading games I think she'll like that she probably has no desire to play, but I want to put it on there so that way I can hopefully one day convince her to play them. Okay, I am literally stuck. I am not thinking too hard. Okay, you are perfect, beautiful, just the way you are, baby. You are not. You need 4 or 5. You need one more, so that works up there. So now you have 4. You need these 3. Here we go. Now we're starting to make some money. If I just think for a second. I'm going a little too fast now. Okay, so 5. You got 3. Okay, 6. You've got 3. What's that? Okay, 7, you got 7. 7, you don't, you have 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, you have 2. Oop, like that. 4, you have 4. Oopsie, that's 7. There's that. 5, you have 2. 4, 4, 6. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 5. 1, you've got 1. You've got 3 now. You got 3. 2. Just feels good when you get in those grooves. And yeah, so I've been just extremely busy, and I've had a couple things I was planning that I was wanting to upload. And they are uploading. I made a Berserk video because that was a binge that I'd gotten into. I never even heard of it. That's just the craziest thing, is I never heard of Berserk. And then I started reading it and I couldn't stop, you know, as you do with good manga. And I just, yeah, I was going down the rabbit hole of like, oh, they got a Warriors game, you know, like Hyrule Warriors, whatever. They got Berserk, Band of the Hawks. And I was like, oh, should I get it? And it went on sale like right as soon as I saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe this is a sign. But the sad thing is they don't have like enough smart stuff in it to justify perhaps buying it. So I didn't. That might be something I'll look at in the future. But I think I'll go ahead and stop this video here because it's getting a little bit longer. I want to kind of do some shorter videos so I can get some content pumped out again, because it's been hard kind of hopping back into things. And I got a trip coming here soon, so maybe I'll just go ahead and split this into 2 videos because, like I said, I got to leave here shortly. And yeah, I'll talk about a couple other things that are kind of happening. We're starting to get closer and closer to doing this. I've been so like tempted to just play this game offline because I just enjoy this so much. And they actually have another one. It's called like Masterpiece. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I have it in my head that I want to find it. So now I do. It is called Museum Masterpieces. I think this one is actually kind of like more bite-sized little pieces. So I got this during the sale because I haven't finished this game, and I figured, oh, you know, it'd be more perfect getting another game that, you know, I can add to my library that I'm not going to finish just yet. So yeah, there's that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put like a T for T-bone steak here. And maybe I'll remember to look at that one because I think I'm going to go there next. I like that. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video and stayed here till the end, please leave a like. Have any comments, leave some comments. If you want to talk to me, and I'll respond down there. And yeah, consider subscribing. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So be really appreciative. And thank you. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.